Are you serious? Look, that's my that's my campaign as well. But before that, I actually did the injections for like 13 years.
Really?
Wow, that was my next question.
So I can get a butt from you.
You could, and okay, at the time, and a gorgeous butt. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I have a lot of celebrity clients and a lot of regular day-to-day
Clients.
But the thing is, at the time when I first started doing the injections, I myself received the injections.
Hey, I saw you poking a little bit.
Yeah.
No homo.
Rainey has been working on her.
Yeah, Rainey
I've been working on my pole.
Well, you keep working on it the right way.
I am. I've been squatting it out. Now, if I slide in your DMs, you know where I'm at.
I'm here to get a booty. Here to get a booty.
Right.
Yeah, they do. They still hit me up, but I'm done with that part of my life. And it's so funny because at the time, I actually thought I was helping women to feel better about themselves. Because I remember when I did not have a butt and how I was always made fun of. And, you know, I would go to the clubs with my girlfriends and they had the nice butts. And here I
You want
was.
to show Kardashian too, huh?
And here I was wearing a long jacket, you know, to cover up the butt and trying to stick my chest out because I always had big breasts. So I was
Yes,
like,
ma'am, that's my
no
life.
butt but big breasts. So you know what I'm saying, right? So I ended up, the guy that taught me to do, who did my injections, he actually taught me how to do the injections. He was from the gay community, and he passed away, and kind of like I inherited his business.
Right, and his clientele.
Was that here? Was that? Did you start that here?
I did.
Fred.
And how you know Fred? So yeah, you from back in the day.
I'm 44 years old, baby.
Absolutely, yeah.
Look at how she.
You look good.
Well, yeah, Fred. No, I'm joking. It's a joke. Look, Donald, look at the
So my question is, with Fred, what the injections were, they were actually
To
silicone?
make up actually at Piedmont Park. I'm like, Piedmont Park. So we get to the park and she introduces me to Nikki Gilbert. And Nikki asked me, would I be interested in shooting a scissor reel for a show that she's, you know, trying to sell. I said, okay girl, what is the show about? She told me it was about women who had lost everything and they were starting their lives over. So anyway, I did the scissor reel with her, and the show actually ended up getting picked up by Queen Latifah, her company, Flavor Unit. So, and things just kind of
That's just like so much black girl power.
Yeah.
That's black magic.
It
Black
really
girl
is.
magic.
Yeah.
I have a question.
So do you stay in the church? I'm sorry, I had to say that because you should be on your knees.
That's what
all the time.
that was going to be my
Right.
question. I was going to say, upon going to prison, I know a lot of people re-find the Lord. It's one of those things where they're like, you know, let me sit down. I have time now. Let me talk to the Lord. Were you that person who just like recommitted yourself to Christ?
Let me tell you the kind of person I was. Even while I was in the midst of doing what I was doing, my kids were raised in the church. I was at church on Wednesdays. I was at church on Sundays. If they had anything else going on, I was on the praise team. I worked with the youth. My kids, one of them played the drums. The other one was an usher in church. So I always had that foundation. You know what I mean? Like I've always been very spiritually connected. But what happened for me is once I got to prison, I started to lose a lot of the religion and started to focus more on my spirit. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I was so caught up into the church.
Right.
And you know, the foundation was there, but what I did do when I went to prison, I actually did find, you know, because I didn't have the church to run to. So everything had to come from within. So yeah, I did. I spent a lot of time praying. When you're in prison, I was very blessed to be able to be in a federal prison, and it was a camp. I went to the same prison that Martha Stewart was in, so it was really like a camp. So I had a lot of time to do everything that I needed to do for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's great to hear. And do you feel like going to prison, because a lot of people, once again, they're not proud that they went to
How
prison. but they
women still reach out to me all the time. You know, a lot of times the women in prison, when I remember being in prison, I wouldn't take any prison photos. I wouldn't get caught up into any of the mess. I wasn't gay for the state. I was none of that because when I was in prison, I was there for almost 2 years. But you know, I would always tell them, oh, I don't have time because when I get home, I have a TV show to do. I didn't even know how I was going to be on TV. I promised to God, I was just saying, I have a story to tell. I'm going to be on TV, and I have to keep myself together. You know what I mean? So
Law of attraction.
absolutely. So when I came home from prison and things started to happen, then some of the women that were being released like after me, they would hit me up on Facebook or whatever, and I would give them my phone number. Even now, I give out my phone number to the people that I was friends with in prison because I want them to know, you know, that you can do whatever you say.
Survive.
You can survive, and just because you've fallen, there's always a way to get back up. I mean, your path may not be my path, but there's a way to get back up. You just cannot, you can't give up. You have to keep moving. And that's what I tell myself on a daily basis. I mean, sometimes I get very discouraged. I've gone from making almost $30,000 a month, and to now I'm just getting to the place that I'm making $5,000 a month, you know, because reality TV does not pay a lot. So I've had to rely solely upon the spa and my little book sales and all the other things I'm doing. So I still get discouraged, but I have to tell myself, Kim, just keep it moving.
And look
So,
how far you came.
yeah, and so I just encourage anybody, like when I go and speak to women and they, well, how did you do it? I don't know how I did it, but one thing I do know is that I can't sit still.
Right.
You know, the only time I'm sitting still is when God won't let me move.
Amen.
And then when He won't let me move, I know He's talking to me and telling me something else that I need to be doing. Like maybe I messed it up somewhere else and I might need to go another direction. Then I have to take that time and be like, okay, God, you just got to show me.
That's good, you know.
Yeah.
Just keep moving, just keep moving, keep moving, keep
That's
moving.
Kim, keep it moving.
And listen, and then eventually you're gonna bump into some type of door.
Okay, so let me just say this. Okay, so there's Kristen Wilson, who was on the Players Club. She was running on the Players Club. She's one of my cast members. I love Kristen because she's just a no-nonsense type of chick, you know, like me. So we gel quite well together. Then there's Christine Beatty, who actually got into the whole texting scandal with the mayor of Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick. She was the chief of staff and they were having an affair and she perjured herself. Okay, so well, I'm going to tell you that when I found out she was on the show, you know, my first thoughts were, police, I don't fool with the police. And I tell her even now, like, girl, in my old life, we would have never have been friends.
Right.
Absolutely not. And because I used to go to Detroit all the time, I had a lot of clients in Detroit. So she's on the show, and then there's Stacey J. Johnson.
Yeah, we got to meet Stacey on Saturday.
She's a lot. She's a lot.
That's my baby.
Well, you want to know something?
You ready now? What is it supposed to be?
I'm ready. I'm ready. If you need me to repeat it.
Okay, so From the Bottom Up airs October the 29th on Century at 10 o'clock p.m. So make sure everybody.
Oh, we gonna be in there.
Make sure you
We
do.
tuned in.
Q is the reality.
Listen,
Are you serious?
when I tell y'all we'll hit you up and be like, girl.
Well, you do need to hit me up and let me know what you think about me, okay? Okay, and some people say, girl, you were so quiet last season, you didn't say much, but I was so worried about being judged in a very negative manner, so I just was kind of laid
Like
back.
chill back.
Yeah,
I think that's everybody's first season.
Yes,
Everybody's first.
absolutely.
But then the second season, I know we gotta wrap y'all. But then
Okay,
you
yes.
know, we'll talk on. But the second season, like, okay, I'm ready for you hoes. Let's go ahead and get it.
Yes, pretty much. And okay, so my spa is called, the name of it is All About Waxing and Threading, 909 Eagles Landing Parkway. All About Waxing and Threading. Come out and see me. I really do work my business.
I was gonna try to
I'm
come,
there.
but I'm gonna let you know I'm
Yes,
serious.
definitely come, and you can follow me on IG, Kimberly Smedley, Facebook, Kimberly Smedley, and Twitter is Behind the Butt. I'm trying to change it. And don't forget, behind the tape because I'm no longer behind the butt. Okay, and also be sure to pick up a copy of the book. It's entitled The Backside of the Story. You can find it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. It's a really good read. Be sure to go and check out the reviews. Like, I have enjoyed being here. I just feel like we ain't have enough time. But
I know, you gotta come back and
I do have to
get some
come
messy
back.
tea.
See, look at that. That's the hand. That's that hand.